How am I supposed to pay rent, buy medicine, and send money home with this?
People often say that everyone has a secret, but some secrets are not born from wickedness. Sometimes they are born from survival. Well, let's see what happens in the case of Amara. Every morning before sunrise, Amara woke up in a tiny rented room. The room was barely large enough for a small wooden table. The roof would leak whenever it rained. The walls were cracked. But that was home for Amara. She would quickly prepare for work and take a bus across town to one of the most luxurious estates in the city. There she worked as a househelp for a wealthy family. There she would clean the floor, wash clothes, make breakfast, and also wash the dishes too. One good thing about Amara was that she smiled through every insult life threw at her, because she had dreams of becoming a chief someday. After work that evening, Amara left the mansion and headed back home, which thereafter she stepped out with her best friend, Joy. They both sat down somewhere in the street to grab dinner, where Amara begged her friend for some money so she could give her mom for medical treatment and her brother's school fees too. But before Joy could respond, Amara had a notification on her phone. It was a whole-time client where she usually worked for as a private chief. But little did Amara know that her life was going to change the moment she accepted that order. She showed it to her friend and they were both happy. That order meant a lot to Amara because she literally had no money left on her again for her mom's medication and her brother's school fees. But thank God she had that order. You all meet King, the CEO of King Group and Companies, a young CEO who lived in the heart of the city. King had a fiancée named Vanessa. She was a working class lady. She never had time to cook, to wash, or to clean. She was too busy for that, but it affected their relationship so bad. Amara arrived the mansion that morning. Little did she know that the guy she's going to cook for is actually the son to a madam where she worked as a maid for. King was so surprised to see Amara, but also proud of her at the same time. A young lady working two jobs. That was very impressive for King. Without much delay, Amara got into the kitchen and exercised her culinary skills, which she served the food at the dining table as requested by King. King invited Amara to join the dining table, which he questioned her and asked her the reason why she decided to work two jobs. But after listening to Amara's story, she had responsibilities to take care of, she had a lot of bills to pay, King had no option but to show empathy on Amara. Time flies, and these two grew from just being a boss and a maid to lovers. They went on dates together, they cooked together, they hung out together, they had fun together too. In no time, King has already had plans of constructing a very beautiful restaurant for Amara. That wasn't a bad idea at all because Amara's culinary skills was on point. Vanessa, who was never there in the picture, noticed how close King was to Amara and found out about the construction of the restaurant and decided that she's leaving the relationship because she noticed King was so in love with Amara. In no time, the construction was completed and Amara did a shop opening, but all of this could have not happened without King in the picture. But Amara never expected something very serious and very shocking to happen that day. Well, let's see what happened though. King proposed to Amara and she accepted to marry him. How Amara went from being a common maid to a restaurant owner and a wife to a CEO in Lagos. If you enjoyed this story, please do like and subscribe. Thank you.